Alrighty, welcome to 3-on-3 draft. Well, it's kind of like 3-on-2.5 because I have BK here, and me and BK combined equal to less than a full cuber. But
why?
Just because we have different plans going on and they kind of conflict. In any case, there's a Force of Will and a Mana Drain here. It's kind of a nice setup to hook and cut. Who are we passing to? Oh, J-Bro? Yeah, J-Bro still takes blue cards. There's also Scalding Tarn and Prismatic Vista. It's a pretty strong pack. Where are you at these days on Mana Drain?
Vis-a-vis, it's pretty good. So is Force of Will. My guess is Force of Will's better, but I still probably take Mana Drain a lot. I don't know.
I kind of like taking Drain. Well, they're both heavy blue cards, and we can cut either one, so which is pretty good. Oh, there's a Library and a Demonic Tutor, but I'm kind of in for Library. The Force of Will Library is
Which
nice. Library
do you want?
The Sylvan one, or sorry, the
not the Tameo one.
Oh, Tameo is also good. You like Tameo more than Library of Alexandria? There's no way.
I don't. All right.
Hopefully, J-Bro takes Force of Will. And
Tameo Force of Will is a 6 start.
Yeah. So is taking Library of Alexandria and Mana Drain, though. Classics versus New Blood.
Yeah.
Though I guess Force of Will is also pretty old at this point. And this does ship a Demonic Tutor maybe to our teammate.
Yeah.
There's also, was it Tarn, Vista, Deep Cavern Bat in the first pack? Stoneforge, yeah.
Wow.
We're on the same wavelength. Just same wavelength. There we go. Okay. I mean, taking Library and Drain, into Mystic Confluence, like, this is just kind of the dream. You have to admit.
Mana Drain into Emrakul is pretty sick.
Yeah, if you Mana Drain their Ulamog or something. Let's take Mystic Confluence, passing Underground Sea, Stoic Sphinx, Jace.
I hope we get the Stoic Sphinx back. Stoic Sphinx is really nice with these counters.
Yeah.
Maybe we will.
It's kind of funny. I think the Drain is good. I do think with these two cards, Force of Will is probably better. Though Mana Drain and Mystic Confluence is comparable, I suppose, to Force of Will, Mystic Confluence.
I would rather have Force of Will at the start.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I was saying.
Okay. I thought you were saying something else.
No. Ooh, I do love me a Simulacrum Synthesizer, but I'm kind of thinking just Fiery Confluence here.
Yeah, in a 6-man draft, I don't think you should be trying to just tunnel on artifacts
so we
don't have artifacts. I know.
I love me a Legion Extruder. It's okay. We'll take Fiery Confluence.
Oh, it's refreshing to see Noise Marine around.
Yeah, this card's cool too.
The Moto Cube can't handle its power.
Yeah, they don't play Warhammer cards. Much to my chagrin, actually. It's their loss. So maybe we'll get a Flame Slash Black back if we're lucky. Look at these confluences.
It's kind of a tongue twister.
Yeah, a little bit.
Flame Slash Black.
Back.
I know, that's what you said. Jeez.
No, that's what you said. Love the Dracosaur. Could we chase it? Oh, man, all these cards are so much better with Force of Will. Though Mana Drain into Dracosaur is also kind of decent.
Yeah. No, I mean, Atali could also come back, also good.
I think Dracosaur is the real deal, though.
Oh, absolutely. I love your sorting system.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a curve of creatures and curve of spells with lands in the middle.
I can so visualize the deck thanks to this system.
Yeah, you know what? I know BK is kind of being facetious here. I'll explain to you what that word means later. But I still think that it makes sense to sort this way.
Okay.
Can I take Rogan Triumph here? I mean, probably, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think
Dig would be fine, but...
Dig either wheels or it doesn't, and it's just like... It's a good card, but it's not picked very, very highly.
Yeah.
I think Wrenn, Elf, Watery Grave, Grist are going to go. So, yeah, pretty good chance Dig comes back. If not, maybe a Pirate Spellbomb, but I'm going to take a blue-red land. Oh, Othari came back? There's also Bone Crusher. I know you love the Bone Crusher.
I don't.
I don't think we can take Once Upon a Time, Cradle, or Him. So, Deep Cavern being Bat coming back is also surprising. I thought that was one of the better cards.
It's fine to take Bone Crusher. You can take Otari. They're both good.
I think here I'd rather just have Bone Crusher.
Oh, God.
Is he going to make me take Gemstone?
I watched you play the other day. I was like playing one of your games. I was like, yeah, there goes Luis's landing in.
Yep. Look, Gemstone Mine has its uses. This does not.
Wasn't it not in the cube for a minute?
It was for a little bit.
He can't help himself.
Should I take Gemstone Mine? Oh, yeah, I guess I should. Great pick.
It's painful. It's going to be painful.
I mean, sometimes you just need to cast your spells. I don't know.
Green appears to be open.
Sure. Green does appear to be open, and yet... I mean, these are all the green cards that are on their way out. Mana Confluence, Jace,
Yeah, this was the Stoic Sphinx pack.
Yeah.
I would take Mana Confluence.
I think so too. Look at us.
Mana Confluence is like a gemstone mine where you just lose the game in a much slower fashion, as opposed to gemstone mine where it happens very quickly.
You know, with these two lands, an Urborg would set me right nicely. Ooh. Do you like Noise Marine here or Nexus? Nexus kind of nice with Drain. But this looks like a decent Noise Marine deck, though it's not actually good with Drain. I still think...
Wait, it's not... Oh.
It's Cascade. You drain... I mean, it's good on the backside of Drain, but flipping Mana Drain to it is not very good.
No, this just looks like a pretty classic blue-red deck.
Grim here, yeah. I mean, Sunfall's not crazy. We have 3 lands that produce white.
Sunfall. I hate Grim Lava.
All right.
I hate you.
Chill. But, you know, Sunfall is good, and this is looking like a pretty good deck, like, for the effect of Sunfall. Whether we want to play a double white card, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, Grim is... You don't want to flip Grim with Noise Marine. You'd much rather have a... Look, we have a nice curve for Noise Marine all 5s that you can't flip into.
Yeah. Yeah, should we build a deck where...
Dig came back. Wow, you can't flip into that either.
Should we build a deck where you can only hit Fiery Confluence?
Yeah, all 5 drops like Force of Will and stuff. Man, Force of Will would be nice in this deck.
Yeah, Mana Drain's good.
Mana Drain also looks pretty nice. Staff of the Storyteller.
I guess so.
I mean, I just don't think J-Bro's that likely to be green with this start, and I guess I'll take... I'm not gonna play Elemental Eruption, I don't think, right?
Just take Glissa.
Yeah.
It's not gonna help him.
Great Furnace, just keep it in mind. Ooh, we got a Wrath of God, an Orcish Bowmasters, an Urza's Saga, Flooded Strand. I think I might just take Bowmasters here. Bowmasters is a great card. I guess I'm passing a black card either way, and they did pass me a Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
But I do have two 5-color lands, and Bowmasters is just the best card in this pack.
Bowmasters is kind of nice with Noise Marine. It gives you some more optionality.
Oh yeah, you get to spread some pings around. All right, let's take the Bowmasters. I don't really see much of a great alternative. And then now we can just take Marsh Flats, right? Or Force of Negation. Huh.
Probably Marsh Flats.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This looks...
I mean, I guess you don't have to be white, but it would be...
Marsh Flats does get Ragran Triumph.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, let's just take Marsh Flats. It's fine. I think that we also have the setup to be playing a lot of colors, maybe. This could be like 4-color no green.
Yeah, it would be good if you could play the Sunfall. This is a good Sunfall deck.
Scoot in a little more.
Oh, yeah, people want to see.
Yeah, I don't know how much demand there is to see BK on camera exactly, but like we might as well. It's just a little too weird when it's a disembodied voice, you know.
Really going to miss you when you go to Amsterdam.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to make up for it before then. Oh, now we can just slam swords.
Yeah.
Subtlety. Oh, Satya. Nice card. I think this card... You know, we might be the only person who can play it. We would take a Satya. But
yeah, Satya Noise Marine, you still get the ETB.
Yeah, Satya Bowmasters is nice.
Yeah. It'll probably wheel.
I mean, Subtlety, Thundering Falls, Exhume.
How's the Hooked on Phoenix been?
Oh, Detective Phoenix? Pretty solid. Sandy Dog got me good with it in one match. And then I played a Winston, and my opponent was playing 5 colors and just kind of got it into the graveyard and then just bestowed it. It's pretty decent overall. Yeah, of the new cards, Crabomination has been the one I think it's impressed me the most, but the Phoenix is fine. I've not gotten to play with Satya, but I think Satya looks pretty good to me. And Psychic Frog has been awesome. That one we unsurprisingly got mostly right in terms of just saying it was one of the best cards. I think Psychic Frog is very, very good. Here, little Johnny Nikado Pariah. There's Badlands and there's Elegant Parlor. And my guess is Badlands is better because it makes Marsh Flats into untapped red.
Yeah.
That's got to be better, I think.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're fixing is partially contingent on you fetching up a Triumph. It's really good to just get more untapped duels.
Yeah, get a couple of those. Our mana's looking pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
And we've turned into a better library deck. Picking up Swords and Bowmasters, some good early interaction.
No blue cards in this pack, so J-Bro probably did end up being blue and is probably cutting us back on blue this pack.
He passed Force Negation Subtlety, and we just took non-blue cards over them.
Yeah.
But I agree, he's probably playing blue. And look, now we can just take Chain Lightning and hope to wield Leyline Binding or Vindicate.
Or Rafine.
Or Rafine, yeah.
I mean, Rafine Bowmasters is kind of sick.
I mean, we'd play... Part of the strength of taking all these lands is we could just play all of these cards, basically. I think we just take the Chain Lightning because it's the most efficient.
Yeah, no Nadus for us.
No, we'll have to wait till the Pro Tour for that one. And I think between Leyline Binding, Raffine, Vindicate, I imagine we'd have options of those, or Generous Plunder. I'd play that card in this deck.
Do you think we're going to end up starting Gemstone Mine? I don't like that. No like.
Oh, I do like a Sowing Myco Spawn, but I don't think we want to dip into green. There's a tapped red-black land. There's also just Blackcleave Cliffs. There's also Savannah, which would make our Marsh Flats untapped green if we wanted the 5th color. Don't think we want Ether Spellbomb. I mean, the Sunfall looks like it might be able to get in there, so let's move that back in. What are you thinking? Blackcleave Cliffs? We have 1 black card.
Sure.
But we can probably pick up more. Oh, Steam Vents and Wrath and Hallowed Fountain? I think we can take one of the lands and pass Wrath, Touch the Spirit Room, Elspeth, Containment Priest, and just get one of those back, probably.
Yeah.
Hallowed Fountain is fetchable by Marsh Flats, makes it untapped blue. That's got to be better.
Sure.
Those Steam Vents would be nice for this deck because we're mostly blue and red cards. We have a tapped Steam Vents to get already.
Yeah.
So I think the Hallowed Fountain is going to be better. And then here, I mean, we're in the market for Chandra, I think.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to cast that card. A lot of red cards in this pack. Wow. There's also a Walking Ballista, but I don't think we want that.
Chandra is definitely a good one to Noise Marine into.
Oh, and then Satya came back? There's also Thundering Falls, though.
So Satya, you can curve Bone Crusher Giant and Bowmasters into it.
Yeah, or you play it afterwards. I don't think I'm going to count on the Dracosaur exactly, but Noise Marine could be pretty decent. Or should we, I kind of feel like we should just take the land.
Yeah, you just don't have enough creatures for Satya this time.
Cast into the Fire is a pretty decent card. Blood Tithe also could be nice. I do like my early drops.
I think I would cast into Fire.
We can cast the Blood Tithe, I think, fairly well.
Yeah, but you're really... having an artifact removal. It's also an instant for your counter spells.
All right, yeah, well, that seems fine. Okay, Vindicate came back, and so did Raffine.
I think I would Vindicate.
Yeah, I think so too. If we had taken Blood Tithe, it could go the other direction. Should we hate the Myco Spawn or just take Ether Spellbomb?
I would take Ether Spellbomb.
It's a decent little card.
Yeah,
maybe Satya comes back. I mean, if no one...
That's true.
No one else might be in those colors. Okay, Wrath and Touch. Wrath seems like it's a lot better for this deck.
Yeah, even if you don't end up getting quite to enough white mana to start it. Yeah.
I like Dragon's Rage here. All right, last pick Satya. I think this is the pack. That would be funny. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, should have taken the
Satya Dragon's Rage is nice.
Should have taken the Blood Tithe. I knew it. I just knew it.
What?
I'm going to take Windswept Teeth here.
You put it into play attacking.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying you have to wait a whole turn cycle.
I'm going to take Windswept Teeth. There's
sure.
Dismember, but we have so much removal now. We have Swords, Chain Lightning, Spellbomb.
But there's 3 removal spells you'd play in this pack.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Because we'll get Prismatic Ending back almost assuredly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're going to see Dismember and Path getting taken, and probably Ketria Triumph, and probably Grief. And then
Satya Death Greeter's Champion is unbelievable.
Something to keep in mind as well. Oh, Felia Exuberant Shepherd's a nice one. So is Fracture Identity. I don't mind passing a Tinker. There's Wooded Foothills and there's Psychic Frog. I kind of just want to take Wooded Foothills. There's Fractured is nice.
I wouldn't take another expensive card like that.
Yeah.
You have Mystic Confluence, Bonehorde, Noise Marine.
Yeah, let's just take Wooded Foothills.
Yeah, it's either that or Psychic Frog.
No, Foothills has got to be better here.
Yeah.
Foothills is all our colors? Yeah. With the
it's untapped red and black. It's not untapped white or blue yet.
Yet. And then Windswept Teeth is untapped blue and tapped red or black.
4 color, no green. What a
4
time.
color, no green. But we do have 2 green fetches and some duels. Gemstone Mine looks like we can probably cut it here.
What green card could you get that you would want? Oh, nice.
What green card could we get that we would want to splash here?
Omnath.
Omnath's not crazy. There's a Tameo in the first pack that could wheel. Oh, we're going to slam a Ragavan here. This is a nice Ragavan deck. Oh, Invert Polarity. Looks nice here, but I think Ragavan looks pretty good.
Yeah, you might get the Invert Polarity back.
Yeah, or Thieving Skydiver. Should have taken Blood Tithe. Just massive punt.
Was it?
Could have taken Blood Tithe, then Raffine, and then Satya, and just had the curve.
I'm not as high, I guess, as you on Blood Tithe index that don't have discard synergies.
That's true. Fire Ice? Whoa, big Fire Ice.
Yeah. I think that's better than Malcolm.
Yeah, I do too. And I don't think we're in dire need of Council's Judgment or Jetmir's Tower. Laura and Satya is pretty good. J-Bro messed me up with that the other day. You don't get to keep the copy, but it just disenchants when you attack.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, so playing with Satya Summon in MH3 Limited, it does come up that, like, when you don't keep the thing, it does have value. You still get the energy, and then next turn you might get to
keep something bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, as things currently stand, this is going to be the only way we're going to generate energy. So we can only keep Dragon's Rage or Bowmasters, but if we copy one of the bigger things, then next turn maybe we copy something else and keep it, or the same thing or whatever. Dig Through Time is looking pretty nice in this deck with 3 fetches.
Yeah.
Could use like one more counterspell. We haven't seen any this pack. This is pick 4. We could get a counterspell here. Well, there's the Omnath. I'm not taking it here. That one, I bet no one... If no one took Satya, no one's taking Omnath, really. The question is, do you want Brazen Borrower? Name Sticker with these 2 5s is pretty good. Oh, and with Chandra and Fiery Confluence?
Yeah.
We should probably Name Sticker. If anything, this deck's going to have trouble with being fast enough. Tundra is also appealing, but
Tundra does help.
We have Hallowed Fountain.
Hallowed Fountain. Okay. Yeah, just take Name Sticker. Looks like a good Name Sticker deck.
There's also Brazen Borrower, but we have a lot of removal. Oh, wow. Thopter, we just passed a sword. This is pick 6. I don't think we want Basalt Monolith. We don't want Breeding Pool. I mean, it wouldn't be the craziest Reckless Stormseeker deck.
I think it would be. What do you care about hasting?
Little bony H. What else are we going to take here? We could just hate the Thopter Foundry. I don't know that J-Rose slammed the sword. There's Interrupter. Adversary is actually a pretty decent card. It's a good one to copy.
Balrogging people. You could Preacher people. It's good with Satya. It's good with your removal.
Yeah, all right. I'm in for Preacher. That makes sense. Okay, Path Wield. So did Prismatic Ending. So did Tide Hollowskuller. So did Death Greeter.
Yeah.
Maybe we take Death Greeter because we have the Name Sticker and Satya.
Oh.
Or we just take Tide Hollowskuller just to get a little more disruption. That's also not a bad card with this.
You don't want to just take a 1-mana removal?
Yeah, we could also do that. Maybe we just take... We're going to get another card out of this pack, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we take Path because Prismatic Ending is less likely to be played by someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, Fractured came back? I guess we'll take it now.
That's pretty free.
I mean, maybe we just take Sunfall out because we have Wrath already and then have Fractured as our 5. Though Sunfall might just be better than Wrath. I don't know. Right now, we're at 17 lands, so we don't technically need to cut anything.
Yeah, I guess Noise Marine is technically a consideration.
In terms of what? Like just taking more situational cards?
Noise Marine can cascade into Wrath. It can't cascade.
Do we take the Skydiver or do we just take the sword?
I don't think Skydiver.
Yeah, I don't think the sword is that big of a deal. Unfortunately, Satya Skydiver is not really that great of a combo.
No, sure ain't.
This might be a Robber of the Rich deck. Could also be a Talisman deck.
I don't mind Selfless Spirit with some of your cards.
What's it good with? And
Satya, Preacher, the Schism, Bonehorde, Dracosaur. But I don't know. It's
good with Wrath. It's not very good with Sunfall.
You could also Talisman. I don't know.
I think I'm a little more inclined to take Talisman. We could take Top here. We probably should take it even if we're not going to play it.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong card.
Yeah. Have a lot of fetches, but I kind of feel like we don't have that much time. Pass the Thopter, or do we just take the Intrepid Adversary? We could hate the Thopter.
Yeah, you probably should hate the Thopter at this point. It's not going to end up in a teammate's deck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So Prismatic Ending didn't come back, but I think Sculler is pretty good.
So you got to make some cuts here.
Now we have to make a couple cuts, yeah. I've got too many playables. Take this Cast in the Fire out. Just cast it into the fire. I think we'd rather hate a Vine Stalk.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Let's get to deck building. All right, let's take a look. We got to cut like 3 to 4 cards. Fire. Well, I want Fire Ice. BK was just admiring the sweet outlaw cards.
It's cool when all the cards look like they have the same name.
Yeah, I think so too. And
it's probably one of the Wraths.
Yeah, I don't know which one. Is it good? Is it good to Noise Marine into Wrath or not?
You don't have to cast it anymore.
No, but it's still like, you know.
I don't know. Did your teammates send you their decks? You try to guess how likely it is that you're up against.
Why does that matter? I'm not playing against them.
Okay.
We can get this gemstone mining if you want. We'll take a look at what my teammates have in a second. Let's see. Setting the Wrath question aside, we still have to cut 2 more.
The weakest cards in your deck are, in my opinion,
Talisman,
Dragon's Rage Channeler, Thieving Skydiver, Cast in a Fire, Bone Crusher Giant.
Yeah, it's
Wrath
almost
of
like we shouldn't have
God,
picked the Cast in a
Sunfall.
Fire.
Well, it's a good sideboard card.
It is, yes. We probably want one of these 2 cards. And I would imagine it's the Skydiver. Dragon's Rage, what do we have? We have a bunch of creatures, instant sorceries, not very many enchantments, 1 planeswalker, and then lands. I think we can cut Dragon's Rage, cast into fire, and then maybe we just cut the Wrath and call it a day. Leave the Talisman in.
Sure.
Talisman's also kind of nice with Name Sticker. Lets you cast Name Sticker, then like cast another colored card off it. Also, Talisman Library. Just any early play you can get on the board is kind of nice.
I guess I would cut Sunfall.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that too.
It's difficult to justify keeping in Sunfall when you have Mystic Confluence and Noise Marine and Fracture. Like all of these plays are just ones that can swing the board really fast. So drawing those and not being able to do one of them on turn 4.
Let me see. Are there any other of the Prosperity Post cards that I could play? Or I think it's just these 2? Damn.
We didn't get the Thoughtseize.
Yeah, the Reanimate. That's another one. All right, I'll add some.
The one argument here for Cast in a Fire, I don't know, over Skydiver
is that we like spewed off a pick, so we should use it.
Is that it's better at pushing Ragavan through, but whatever.
It's not that much better.
No, it's really not.
This is interesting. What lands do we use? I have a lot of options here.
Are we recording this?
Yeah, this is high quality content. Do you think it doesn't matter what lands you use? It's critical.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with the.
It would be nice.
I'm going to Amsterdam. Very soon.
Why doesn't the freeform when you're deck building? Why don't they just not have the add basic lands button?
It's a great question. Is 3 islands too many? Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue. That's about how many I want. Let's see. Probably like 2 mountains. And then a swamp and a plains. Let's see where that leaves us. That might be one. I kind of feel like that's maybe one too many mountain or islands or mountains. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red. That's great. 1, 2. I assume all these can get black. Is that not true? Windswept Heath.
Windswept Heath
cannot get black. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 black sources. For 3 black cards? That's not crazy.
You have 4 black cards for what it's worth.
What's the 4th one?
Bellmaster, Scholar, Vindicate.
Oh, Scholar. Creature. I missed the Scholar, yeah. So I kind of want one more swamp, and if we can get it. 1, and Wooded Foothills, yeah, these all get white, right? Yeah, 1.
Almost 2, all you're fixing is red.
It says 7 white. Oh, plus Talisman. Yeah, I could probably take out a blue or a red for another black.
It's probably a blue. 10 blue is a little excessive considering you have like
6 blue cards, 7 blue cards.
Yeah, and all your double blues besides Mana Drain are expensive.
I do think the Mana Drain ended up being better than Force of Will given where our deck ended up.
Sure.
All right, let's take a look at what our teammates have, and maybe if they, depending on what they say, we bring in like the Sunfall back in or something, but we'll see. All right, so our teammates, Eomatics on Jund Flash with Vaultborn Tyrant, sure. Got the Reanimate, Deep Cavern Bat, Blood Tithe, some mid-range stuff. This Mox Diamond and the 2 Mana Dorks are going to do some heavy lifting with all these 3s. Nice little Pyrogoyf there.
Yeah.
All right, 2 fetches. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Billy's deck is great. Mox Ruby, Mox Sapphire, Jeweled Amulet, Tolarian Academy. But also Entomb, DT, Exhume, Corpse Dance for Itali, Emrakul, and also Blightsteel with Tinker. So it's just it's a Tinker Academy Reanimate deck that's also playing mid-range green cards and Oath of Druids.
Yeah, I mean, one synergy I love about Billy's deck is that he's got like a Seeka's Chariot, Tireless Tracker, and Bristleblood Farmer all to fuel the Legion Extruder.
Oh yeah, and also all those work well with Academy.
Yeah.
And Bristleblood for Reanimate, you get to mill your creatures?
Yeah, it's kind of a disappointing Academy deck. It's so close. Like, if we had the Time Spiral, we would also have DT, and Yeah, we just don't have that much to use our Academy mana on, unfortunately.
It's still pretty good with like Tireless Tracker and stuff like that.
I'm not.
Relic of Sauron.
I'd rather have an Academy deck that was great at being busted Academy and not as much stuff to use the mana on than the other way around.
Yeah. So funnily enough, we know that J-Bro took Force of Will, took Time Twister over Force of Will.
Yeah.
Which probably means he first picked Hull Breacher because that pick is kind of wild to make otherwise. So, all right.
We can look out for that when we play.
Yeah, for sure. We have the Will Masters. Let's get to battling. All right, time for round one. Oh, man, I wish we had a Library of Alexandria in this hand because it's my opening hand, But Updraft is mulliganing, and we have 4 interaction cards. Perfect mana. I mean, what are we gonna look for? I wish more of our fetches got a Scryland though. Only the
you have a Thundering Falls.
Yeah, only Wooded Foothills gets that. Unfortunately,
if you could get Thundering, I guess you could. If you could get like Meticulous Archive, you would on turn 1 here,
or Elegant Parlor.
I would get something that unlocked my double blue cards.
Yeah, what are you gonna do though?
Do the thing I just said.
Well, I mean, I was just saying if we don't have a Meticulous Archive.
We don't have an Elegant Parlor.
well, yeah, but in my mind, we could have taken.
It's more reasonable to say, okay, let's just kill their own.
We're just gonna kill all the things they play. That's my plan here.
Cool.
Wow, we drew a land that's weak. I don't want to draw lands.
Okay.
I'm going to Chain Lightning the first one, Bone Crusher the second, Plow the third. Yeah, play something small and crappy. Oh, just dash that thing.
Yeah, sure. Get a treasure.
Maybe more.
Could hit a Mox, could hit a Black Lotus. it would be totally reasonable to get a Lotus.
I mean, just anything we can cast. We
do you have a Dryad Arbor?
Yeah, we play the off-color Dryad Arbor.
What did you shuffle it into their deck?
No, I do not want to do that.
I said would it?
Oh, it would shuffle into their deck, yes.
Into its owner's library.
Yeah, you didn't... In the game of Magic, you never shuffle their cards into your deck.
Oh, they have oh, no! Disaster!
They're the one with the Meticulous Archive. Oh, I wish they kept the Bank Buster. I would be busting that bank. Let's see. What do we do here? Oh, yeah, just kill everything they play easily. Regrowth targeting Flooded Strand?
Weak play.
When you're getting whacked by Ragavan?
Weak.
You love to see it, honestly. Oh, and then I drew a nice 5-mana spell. I was really hoping not to draw a land. So drawing a 5-mana spell is like...
You just got a couple of those, so...
Yeah, I'm
good
set
news,
up.
Good news!
Yeah, we got that covered. All right. Any Ragavans? Missed again.
Play Marsh Flats, right? Yeah. Get your Just Gotta Try on. I mean...
I look, if I have to use it to cast an end-of-turn Bone Crusher, which... First of all, I don't have to do under really any circumstances. I could just get Hallowed Fountain, and that's fine, too. They have a Lush Portico, too. Oh, my God. We're getting destroyed in the fetch land equity here.
They're not even trying... Oh! They're not even trying to use their Surveillance to mess with Ragavan.
Yeah, it's true. Haven't spoken.
I've not happened to me many times.
Okay.
I can't say I can't say never.
Regrowth makes me a little afraid there's a Time Walk, and I think there's a Tameo that didn't wheel, so... you got to keep that in mind.
All their turns are so weak.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't care.
Okay. Arwen. Oh. It's a good card, but it's not going to get the job done here.
Swords it?
Yeah, I'm just going to get a... what's it called? Hallowed Fountain and Swords it here, I think. I mean, I guess I could have just gotten Plains, but I don't know.
No, we're not taking damage this game.
Yeah.
I mean, we are, but by our own doing.
See what Ragavizi hits here. I mean, surely by the...
We're due for a good hit.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
For you, really?
Surely by the third hit,
wow.
I should get something. I have so much mana, too. Like, come on.
That's something.
Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 lands to play, so I kind of just want to play Land Omnath.
Yeah.
I don't really care about gaining 4 life.
No.
If we get Caracas here, it's going to be brutal. That was a pretty good hit, though.
Actual.
Look at that hit.
Oh. Brutal. Can we make it through one turn?
Yeah, just one more turn.
One more turn of our opponent doing nothing.
They have yet to do anything. I mean, we killed the Navicent's Pilgrim, and they had clearly some mana issues if they're like regrowthing fetch lands and stuff.
Yeah. Even if they Caracas, they'd still be a red source away.
That's true. And then they'd have Drain up.
Yeah. It is challenging when you play with mana drain because you sometimes are prone to say things that are less than classy.
I was actually just about to say, if you counter like a Vaultborn turn, you could be said to be draining the lizard in that case. Okay, they've got to have Time Walk.
Yeah.
Too many regrowths for that not to be the case.
Facts.
Okay, well, get back your Flooded Strand, sure. Can I just draw a fetch land? It would be so reasonable. Kind of want to go Bone Crusher Ragavan here.
Sure.
Let's gain some life.
Yeah.
Stomp that Eternal Witness. Dash Ragavan. Wow. I don't think I've ever hit someone with Ragavan this many times in a game. The game just usually doesn't last that long.
This is what the
This is the fourth time we've hit with Ragavan, if we hit. If they play a removal spell here, I'm most certainly not countering it. They just wanted to make sure we didn't exile the Steam Vents, probably.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Unlucky.
Should we cast Bone Crusher here?
No.
Wouldn't
it be funny if I made a really stupid play?
Look,
hilarious.
We have Leapo out. I think we're good here. It'd be nice to win this game without showing mana drain.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice.
It would be fine.
Yeah, mana drain is not impossible to play around. Obviously, you do change the way you play a little when you see it, but it's not that easy if their opponent just has 2 mana up. It's not like they're walking into Smirking Spelljacker or something.
So, for artifacts, we've only seen Bankbuster. For Cast and a Fire, we've seen Avacyn's Pilgrim, Eternal Witness. The Wraths could be okay because they're playing with green, at least 1 mana dork.
Yeah, but they got Brain Freeze and a bunch of regrowths.
Yeah, again, when you know your opponent is trying to Brain Freeze you or probably Time Walk combo, you want to be going fast, not slow.
If this is Tameo, I guess we just probably let it resolve.
Yeah.
I don't think Tameo does anything.
Yeah, because you can kill next turn if you just like dash Ragavan and Noise Marine.
I knew they had Time Walk.
You should let this go.
I think so. Because this feels like Tameo.
Yeah.
That one I will not let go. All right. They kind of have it all, but in terms of like a nicely rolled up Time Walk deck, but I feel like we're still doing fine here.
Yeah, the disaster scenario is if they are the Time Spiral player, and that's what they're doing next, because they could just very easily go off with their draw. But the one thing that we haven't seen from them is ability to tutor Time Walk, so...
And our teammate has Spellseeker.
Right.
I don't recall seeing Mystical Tutor.
I don't either. I'm usually drafting that one.
They also might not have another regrowth. They've gone through Regrowth Witness Tameo already.
Did you add Den Protector back to the cube?
I did not add Den Protector.
Oh, what?
Den Protector is a little outclassed these days, I will admit.
You and I used to play a lot of Den EP.
Oh, Denenold? Yeah, for sure.
The Den Father?
Yeah.
Where's the Den Mother?
The Den Mother actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it does. I think it's a woman, and Den Mother is a more common phrase.
Yeah. Fathers have historically been left out of the dens, unfortunately. And this is... Oh, geez. Okay. We might still lose here.
I mean, they have Brain Freeze in their yard.
Well,
they must not. They must not have. So they can go Time Walk, Regrowth, Time Walk.
They can go Time Walk, Regrowth, Tameo.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
Wow, their deck looks sick. They're winning through Drain here. I guess that's probably why they didn't do anything. They had all these kinds of cards and they're trying to set it up. Well, yeah. It's not clear that we're going to lose though. Like. At some point, they have to do something. They might be.
Well, it implies something about what's in the rest of their deck. That I mean, even if they had the LED or a Lotus Petal, they wouldn't be deterministic to be able to hit it with this Brain Freeze.
So let's say they go Time Walk, Regrowth, Tameo. Then next turn they can go Tameo, Time Walk,
and then they're just plussing Tameo, hoping to hit something. They only have 1 card in their hand,
and they have they can't have another Regrowth effect. Like the Breach is like the last one. They could have a Time Twister type effect, but not a direct Regrowth. I mean, barring something else, they have to just Regrowth and Time Walk, I think. I mean, they have to assume they're dead on my turn, which they are. Let's take a look while they're deciding.
Yeah.
Probably going to want Dragon's Rage Channeler in.
Yep. Guess we don't have too much else in the sideboard.
No.
So maybe it's just going to be like Dragon's Rage for the Wrath.
Regrowth Flooded Strand?
Whoa!
Huh? Is it...
Do they just have Lotus Petal and they just wanted to like...
Are they just going to try to brain freeze and look for 9 cards and it's 50-50 to hit something here?
That would make the most sense.
Sure, yeah.
Alright.
That's fine. Okay.
Just resolve these one at a time. I want to feel something.
Alright.
Huh.
Displacer Kitten, Minsc and Blue Forest. Island Ephemerate Lanoro.
Ephemerate.
Mox Pearl. Okay.
So Mox Pearl is a win, assuming they have an LED or a Lotus Petal. Yeah, they seem to be going for it, so they probably do.
Yeah. So they were more than 50-50 then if they have another artifact.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they were figuring out was the regrowth to get the second blue really opened things up for them.
Okay. They don't have very many cards left in their deck, funnily enough. So if it's a Lotus Petal... they have LED. Wow, their deck is sick then.
All right.
Yeah, and they can brain freeze.
So they have Birds of Paradise. So let's review the...
So...
Cast into Fire is sick if they ever leave the LED exposed.
Yeah, I mean, Cast in the Fire is certainly coming in because we have enough cards that we don't want. And then they can brain freeze us for enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can brain freeze us for plenty now.
Yeah, we can concede, right?
Yeah, I think we've seen everything. All right. Well, that was unfortunate. We hit Uragan a lot of times. Did not win. All right. So, yeah, Cast into Fire and Dragon's Rage looks good. Wrath looks terrible. Is there anything else? Path looks pretty bad, too.
Yes.
Bowmaster's still good. All the other stuff, fine.
Aether Spellbomb doesn't do much, right?
No. Sensei's Top, I don't think is the kind of thing we want. We don't have any Eldrazi in our sideboard.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a tough one. If they draw Time Walk, we're going to have a hard time. Their deck's very good.
Their deck is very good if they find Time Walk, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's get in there. All right. Well, I'd like to play first. This looks like a mulligan to me.
It's very bad.
Don't love Library on the mulligan, but I will keep it anyway. What do we put back? We could put back Swords.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Like
you kind of need your other cards.
Cast into Fire is about as good as Swords to Plowshares here.
Don't need that.
And Drain into Dracosaur seems like a legit way to win the game.
It's going to be annoying if their turn 1 mana dork is Delighted Halfling. Oh, they didn't do that.
All right. Can we find a blue here? Wouldn't mind that. Not ideal.
I've seen better.
I mean, if we draw a blue or black source next turn, that is reasonable. Hopefully they play something that we can kill, but I guess they're not playing anything this turn. Okay. And... well, we're going to get to Library next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can Library into Drain here... Oh my god, a Wasteland? Are you kidding me?
Well, it's interesting which one they Wasteland.
I mean, they should just Wasteland the Library. Unless they're going to win the game in the next 2 turns, they should Wasteland the Library. It's just crazy to Wasteland the other one and have me just draw 2 cards a turn.
Yeah. They're going to regrowth the Wasteland. Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh no.
Okay, we're done. All right. Well, that was a beat, but that's how it goes sometimes. All right. Time for round 2. Got crushed round 1 and what do you think about this one?
Oh, not keep.
We're playing against Boros aggro.
Okay.
Does that change your opinion?
I mean, they have Strip Mine. Does that change your opinion?
All right, fine. I'll mulligan. Ugh. I think their mana base is fine, but this I think I'm just gonna mulligan.
I would.
We do have name sticker into Fiery Confluence kill the name sticker. Oh, this is a tough one. All right, I'll keep this. And I guess I put Wrath back and...
Wait, do you?
I think so. We have 2 other removal spells. And name sticker.
Alright.
And we just keep Raugrin Triumph plus 2 removal and hope that's good enough. We're in trouble this draft. Their decks look very good. No Soul Ring, please. Okay. Oh.
You gonna get Mana Tithed?
Sure. I think that's fine, right?
I wouldn't.
All right.
I don't know. That sounds like one of the ways you could catch up.
All right, that's fair. They do have Mana Tithe. We do know that. In their deck. We don't know that they have it in their hand.
Oh, it's in their hand. Oh, we know.
All right. Let's take a look. What you got, Barnyard? Yeah, you're right. They have Mana Tithe. They've got to. Ardent Veil Fealty? Sure. No, they don't. Resto and Steel Seraph. I mean, given my hand, I could just take the Steel Seraph.
Sure.
I don't think I want to trade with the 2/2 token. They don't have very many spells. That's kind of nice.
It does have Vigilance. But
I guess if I wait a turn, I take 2, but then they just don't get to use their mana this turn. That's got to be better. Even if I wanted to trade, I could
That's
wait.
fair. That's fair. Mm-hmm. So if they had that card, and we would have tied Hollow Colored it. So it did not work out.
When this is a prototype, it costs less, right?
Not that much less. You gonna attack?
Is that better? Yeah. I guess if we want to make the trade.
I mean, it's fine to trade it with your 2/1 flyer instead, but...
Oh.
Well, this is nice.
That's kind of nice. They drew Simeon Spirit Guide. Now I get to Swords the Resto.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are we back to wanting to trade again? We could let them block first with Resto, and then Swords the Resto, and then the Sculler lives, and then they don't get to cast Steel Seraph next turn.
Okay.
Because they're not going to block with the Knight token. And if they did, there's no real point in doing that.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I kind of want to wait to see if I can just Skydiver their Steel Seraph or something. Maybe they draw Soul Ring.
No, it's reasonable.
I'm just so low on resources here.
No. Yeah. I mean,
if they draw Soul Ring, it'd be so good. Oh, Dismember, sure. So it goes. So their hand is now Plains Prismatic Vista, I believe. They have that stupid Virtue, too.
Yeah. It's not our friend.
Okay. Could just pass here. This does cost 3 in play, right? I think so. It's white, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to pass, and if they cast Virtue, just maybe path the Knight token. And
you probably have to path it just
now.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
Like,
they're just going to cast Virtue.
If you don't path it now, you don't really give yourself the breathing room to wait a turn for on a tap land or to just get the land. It would be really sick. It's also going to grow a Steel Seraph that's going to be yours.
Yeah. It's a little suspicious that we're doing this, but nothing they can really do about that.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Hoping that their last card is just another land. I assume this is a Virtue. Okay. All right. Any lands? Just a Plains or something? No, Mountain, that works too. All right. It's going to be so funny if this didn't work. Okay, it did. Wow, we're geniuses.
We did it.
Mm-hmm. Now we're significantly ahead.
Absolutely.
We set them up, played them like a fiddle with this Steel Thieving Skydiver.
Do you think we'll be ahead if they top deck 4th Aerlingus?
Dude, stop.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'm even going to Vindicate the Virtue at this point.
No, that's fine not to.
Okay. I'm going to give this Lifelinker. I mean, what do you think about... I think I just nug them and then play Bone Crusher, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Sounds
they don't have anything right now. This plays into Mana Tithe.
I can live with it.
All right.
I think it is pretty plausible it could matter given your opponent has 4th Aerlingus in their deck. That
just the more damage you get out the pause. Oh my god. That's just unbelievable. And then they top decked a Council's Judgment to
kill... no, to select the steal.
Oh shoot, you're right. Oh, okay, that was a brutal misplay. Yeah, all right. I have a Vindicate, so I guess I can still Vindicate, but they would have nothing in play. Yeah, that would be a lot better for me. Let's see what we draw. I guess I Vindicate the Steel Seraph, huh? I don't really have much of a choice here. Well, we'd be losing fast to the dog, but we're going to be losing to the dog, but had I Vindicated correctly... Because I could have selected that, exiled the Steel Seraph, then Vindicated the Felia, and so we'll see what they draw and what we draw. But Strip Mine doesn't matter too much. I guess they can
get you off black. No, they
can get you off double white. Oh, that
they got you off
double black instead.
Which is weird considering.
Yeah, I just definitely beefed that. Wait, did they not blink the Virtue? Oh, because it wouldn't trigger. So I guess it's kind of very similar. Oh, okay.
You get to keep them.
Yeah.
You're hitting for 7, and then you're gonna win next turn. So it's gonna probably have come down to if we don't win this game.
Let's see what they draw.
But that doesn't do it.
Well, they have 2 blockers.
We just make a 3rd Skydiver attacking.
No, they get to kill the Skydiver. Felia's really good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I mean, we're going to have the top deck now. Let's do it. I wouldn't say we deserve it in this particular case, but we got there anyway. We did not deserve it whatsoever. It'd be so funny if we got Mana Tithed here.
Hey-o!
Mulled to 5 and punted and still won? Our deck must be great.
Alright, Sunfall.
Let's go Sunfall.
Cast into Fire.
Cast into Fire? It kills Steel Seraph and Soul Ring, I guess, as well. What do we want to cut? Don't like Tidehall Scholar that much against these decks. It's okay. Most of the stuff seems pretty good, though. I'd be afraid to cut Dig Through Time. This is a really good Dig Through Time deck.
You are on the draw, but sure. You have Wraths. It's probably good.
I'm going to cut
It's tough to cut Scholar against 4th Aerlingus, but I hear you.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't think I would do that, but...
Could cut Talisman, I guess, but that's probably pretty good in this matchup. I mean, we might not be able to put this Cast into the Fire in.
That's fine. I'd rather play Tidehall Scholar than that.
Well, we still need to cut one for Sunfall. Could cut Ragavan on the draw.
Yeah, let's do that. They have a bunch of... Like, it's so bad against the Adventure cards.
It's just bad against all their, like, early drops, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Don't love pathing early. Would like to draw any other removal spell, but Noise Marine... Oh, my God. Oh, well...
Oh, that could be worse.
All right. If we draw Thieving Skydiver or something, I'd be happy. Let's play this and get Raugrin Triumph, I guess. Yeah, we're going to lose, I assume, to Soul Ring here. Okay. I could path the Inti. Well, they're probably not using Inti this turn because they can't cast anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
All right, so what are we drawing to get out of this?
I mean, you're trying to buy time and cast a Wrath.
A removal spell would be nice. Fire, or any cheap removal. Oh, Talisman's not bad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. I think probably going to want to path the Inti here.
I would think so. I mean,
I guess if we were going to path Inti, no, we don't want to give him an untapped land. We're getting restoed now if it comes down to it, but, it is what it is. If I could draw Thieving Skydiver next. Really, I think if I draw a play to play next turn, I think we have a chance. Because Noise Marine looks like it'll be decent on this board. Same with Mystic Confluence.
yeah, I agree.
Noise Marine into Wrath is pretty nice, too. Okay. Yeah, Talisman was a fantastic draw there. Will it be enough? My guess is no, but, we'll see. Get their planes, hit us for 4. I mean, if they just have a planes, they can just play Virtue, and it's kind of a lot of damage just right there. Dahlia.
Ooh.
Dahlia's annoying.
Alright, cast into fire coming in.
Yeah. I mean, Noise Marine and hope we hit a creature.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because Noise Marine won't be able to... Oh, okay.
We just need to draw Wrath of God.
Yeah.
We're taking 9 damage here, down to 3. All right. I mean, and hopefully in game 3 they just don't draw Soul Ring. That'd be pretty nice. That's actually pretty good.
Gives us better chances than we had a moment ago.
No.
What? No.
They have the Dismember too?
Oh, that's so sad. What were we going to cascade into? Can we see?
Yeah, if it lets me draw extra cards. We're going to miss on Dig. It would have hit Fire Ice, so it would have cascaded and been able to pay for Fire Ice to kill those two, and then Noise Marine would kill that. Because I have played 3 spells. Ah, brutal. All right, I'm going to take this Mana Confluence out, by the way.
Okay.
I don't think I put in a Gemstone Mine.
Okay.
Cast into the Fire Inn. Do we want Ragavan on the play as well?
Yeah.
What do we take out?
Dig.
Yeah, I hate taking out Dig, but you're probably right. And Chandra?
What about... Is Satya good enough?
It won us last game. So.
Okay. Oh, all right. Never mind.
I mean, Satya seems better than Chandra. Got a decent amount of creatures. Yeah, all right. Surely that's not going to go wrong. All right. Can they just either not draw Soul Ring or we draw Skydiver and they draw Soul Ring? Yes. You'll love to see the Gemstone Mine. It's going to be great here.
I'm scared. I'll keep track of how many times we tap it.
No. Oh, that's okay, I guess. It's not Soul Ring.
No.
Let's get a Rogan Triumph. Draw. All right.
Badlands is cracked.
Yeah. As long as we don't have to tap Gemstone Mine till our 4th turn, we'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
Could have just been Island, I guess. That wouldn't have been better here, though. I'm not gonna Bone Crusher their Esper Sentinel. I don't think. It depends what they play. If they put
it's gonna be funny when you. Well, you maybe should because it's pretty unlikely. I don't know. It's gonna be pretty tempting for you to have just played Bone Crusher next turn.
That's true. Let's see what they play here. Cool. I kind of want to just Bone Crusher it now, though. Well, no, they haven't played a spell
why
yet.
is that?
I'll take one so they can play a spell
I was
later.
going to say they might play Valley or something.
Okay. Fiery Confluence will clean up that Soul Ring nicely.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to play Preacher.
Yeah.
Preacher also survives Fiery Confluence under any circumstances. Okay. Just play something I can Fiery Confluence here, please.
Yeah, if they were to go Mountain 4th Airling, we could clean that up beautifully.
What if they just go Steel Seraph and then another creature so I can go boom, boom, boom? That would be sick. Let's get this Preacher in. All right.
That's less sick.
Certainly.
That's not bad. Just play Bone Crusher and pass.
I think so, yeah. All right, we've got some answers here. Let's see what they have to potentially get my... Because both my blockers kill the hero, and Preacher doesn't even die. Though I don't think that particular combat interaction is very likely to happen.
So we have 4 or 5 drops right now and a Gem Submines. Will we be able to play the 4th one? Will we be able to play any of them?
This isn't a 5-drop. This is a 4-drop.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I just didn't think killing the Soul Ring by itself made that much sense.
Oh, I agree. Ooh.
Okay, land. This is Steel Seraph. Okay, land. Come on. We need to land so bad here because they're going to give the hero flying. Though that's not even that bad. We just get to kill both attackers.
True.
Come on, land. Kill Soul Ring, kill Steel Seraph, kill Thalia.
Yeah, only taking 3.
All right. Please land. Please, 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 please. 15, they're at 19. So if I play Satya, I could attack with it and copy Preacher, but it wouldn't get the attack trigger.
You just copy Bone Crusher. Or you're just thinking about not attacking with it?
I guess it's going away. Yeah. If I attack with Preacher, I could just play Satya and pass.
Why is that good?
I guess it's not really. All right. I think I should play it, though.
Sure. The game's not lasting that many more turns.
And I guess I attack with Bone Crusher then? I could attack with the Preacher.
Why would you attack with Bone Crusher? Isn't it blocking more 1/1s?
Yeah. I just think if I... Yeah, I guess I don't really need to attack. I will attack, copy the Bone Crusher, and they can...
They just can't block. Like, they can't put Steel Seraph and Thalia on Satya. They can, but it would be really... I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah. A land would be so good. If they block with both, do I kill Thalia? I'd still probably kill Steel Seraph, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 here. Oh my god.
This is the 4th.
Okay, so if I draw a land, I still think I have outs, because I don't think this kills me, right? They're going to 4th to make 3 tokens.
Only 3?
Because of the Thalia, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is painful, just not drawing a land here.
We could have sided up a land. They do have Sure Mine.
Yeah, but I don't know that would have been good. It would have been Satya instead, so there we go. So if I block 2 things, I assume they still give flying to that. So I'm taking 7 in the air down to 8. Blocking those 2, I think I'm dead.
That's disappointing.
Yep, just a land we would have just easily won.
Were you going to get it?
That wouldn't show us. Nice return to cube. 0-5 so far? Love it. All right, time for round 3. Let's see. That 5th land last round. Painful. Okay. Keep this. J-Bro's playing blue-black with Psychic Frog, Time Twister, Shield Druid, no Hydrils. Good girl.
Yeah, nice to have a removal spell and Bone Crusher Giant that can kill a Psychic Frog if our opponent's asleep.
Well, we'll get to Sculler and see what's up, I suppose.
Yeah.
Julie. What a good girl.
I don't know about all that.
She is a great dog.
Oh, I didn't say she wasn't.
I was going to ask, if we drew Library of Alexandria, we could have waited a turn on everything, but let's go Sculler. This Wrath of God, not looking like perfect, but we'll see what J-Bro's hand looks like. Subtlety, Brazen Borrower, Malcolm. I definitely don't want to take Malcolm, because I'm just going to get to Bone Crusher it. What should we take here? Subtlety, maybe? Brazen Borrower?
I think Subtlety. I don't... I guess it's kind of bad if...
He Brazen Borrowers the Sculler.
And then Subtleties when it comes back. So maybe it's Borrower.
Look, we just take Brazen Borrower and then just don't cast a creature into Subtlety. That will work pretty nicely, I feel like.
Well, you should be able to kill the Malcolm and then play your
Bone Crusher a turn before, yeah.
And then you're all set up with threats, and then we'll do a little Maybe a little digging. We see.
Dig was a nice draw here. Yes, and I get to mill this. Perfect. Okay.
Stomp.
I mean, we kind of have the perfect counter to everything J-Bro's doing here, so...
Yeah, I'm appreciative of being on the play of this game.
Very nice indeed. Next turn... Send with this, and I guess I even get to play Hallowed Fountain? Seems fine, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to need to fire off a path. And then now, maybe I just path the subtlety. That's probably got to be it, right?
You could just not attack with the... Oh, no, you shouldn't. Well, you shouldn't path. You should just chandra the subtlety, I think. But
what do you mean?
You could just not attack...
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, no, you should attack. I'm just sticking it through.
Yeah. Look, you got some leeway. The Council's Judgment play was so
I was
bad
just thinking it through.
that it buys you a lot, but... Yeah, because if we need him to play this subtlety before...
Yeah.
We go to our second main so we can get this Chandra down. All right. So
do we know anything about his hand at this point?
No. All we know is that he's dead.
It's not good for him. There's the library.
Yeah. Library will be good in this matchup if we draw it in the opener. I mean, he's got a lot of cards in hand now, but it's still pretty far behind on board. Time Spiral? Sure. All right.
Oh, the library's gone. Oh, no.
Not the best Spiral hand, but J-Bro's pretty far behind. Yep. Far enough behind that he just packs him up here. Don't want Cast Into the Fire.
I kind of like DRC against all of his flyers.
And he's got Time Twister and stuff like that. Just stuff he can play early, I think.
Cut the Wrath?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Shieldred, Grief.
I kind of like Aether Spellbomb against all...
the Shieldred combos and stuff.
Well, and double draw 7.
Yeah, just anything we can play early. We could cut Thieving Skydiver. It didn't seem like he had very many artifacts.
He's Malcolm Bar, but yeah.
He has Chrome Mox.
Oh, if he has Chrome Mox, then I think we can keep it.
Dig Through Time?
I don't think so. I don't know. He's got like...
We are grindy as Grief and stuff. Don't think I want to cut Fracture Identity against a deck with Shieldred. Preacher is fine, but not like insane. Bone Horde?
Is Noise Marine good?
It's just okay, I think.
I think that's what I would cut.
All right. Could play Sensei's Top also, but I don't know. We run into the problem where we have...
do that on the play. I don't want to do that on the draw.
On the draw, we might end up with too many do-nothings.
It's tough to... Our deck with no Moxen to play both top and library.
Okay.
This is a good hand.
This is a nice little hand. He's mulliganing too. Turn 1, Dragon's Rage. Turn 2, Talisman. Turn 3, we get maybe get a nice little noise sticker play.
So we put in the Gemstone Mines for the redemption?
The Gemstone Mine didn't cost us that game.
I'm aware.
It was just not drawing a 5th land.
Yeah.
God, that would have been so good. It's brutal, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Might get to snipe that on turn 2 if he doesn't... It's actually kind of interesting. If he goes Island Go, I think I'm just going to play Mana Confluence and say go.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't pump. That's really good. Okay. Oh, nice. I think I just get Swamp with this.
Sure.
Then fire off the Bowmasters now. Or Badlands, I guess, would just be better.
The Emperor of Bones.
It's a strong card.
Yeah.
It's going to cut down on this Dragon's Rage channeler significantly. It's just, I'm not going to get to make it large. Okay. Psychic Frog. Can I draw a nice little name sticker play here? Not so much. Plains. Talisman. Okay, I'll leave that on top.
I think you play this.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
Because you could just throw some crap in front of the Psychic Frog.
Yeah, and then maybe Mystic Confluence it back or something. If he does, or I guess I know I have Plow coming up. This name sticker's not looking fantastic, but if I can land a Mystic Confluence that draws a couple cards, then maybe I'll find something to name sticker.
Yeah.
This is also kind of... well, first of all, you can't cast Time Twister because I've got an Orcish Bowmasters in play. It would not be advisable. But it's also nice that we've dumped our hand. Because he also has, like, Mind Twist and Grief, so getting onto the board is nice, though it would still be pretty annoying. Decline to eat that. Doesn't attack with Frog. Mana Confluence. I kind of just want to say go here. Well,
sure.
I could attack with the Thieving Skydiver.
Well, okay, what do you want to block with then if he goes just attack with Psychic Frog?
Triple block, I guess. Yeah.
I think it's pretty good to have the Skydiver this turn available for a block.
Yeah. I would like Jibro to play something here. Alright, I'm just going to counter that and draw 2. Well, that does trigger my Bowmaster, but that doesn't matter too much. Kind of want to
counter draw 2 sounds pretty good.
Yeah. It feels like this will give us some good action. We even get to get this into the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. Any Bonehorde Dracosaurs? Fire Ice is decent. That can probably kill Emperor Bones. I think I'll be able to start attacking soon here.
Yeah, you want an upkeep stop here? Oh, for multiple reasons.
Alright, well, I guess we just plow the Shieldred.
Yeah. And then see.
It'd be kind of annoying if we draw Fracture Identity, but there's still some pretty good targets, I suppose. Oh yeah, we'll keep that one on top.
Love it.
And now we get to Fire Ice and, well, probably do both, but we'll name sticker first and see. We might only be able to Bonehorde if we get unlucky. No, we did not. I think I'm going to fire the Emperor of Bones here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then get to Dragon. So it's going to have instance lands. All right. So the Dragon's Rage Channeler is not going to be big. And... oh, I guess maybe I want to attack with Skydiver first. But whatever. Because if I attack, he could... I guess, no, either way, he could have just discarded a card, yeah. So, to get to 3 cards to give this flying and all that. But if he doesn't have an answer to Dracosaur, we just win. If he does have an answer...
he missed land drops. I would have attacked with Skydiver. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, 24, it's probably not going to come down to that. Maybe it's...
well, if he doesn't kill Bonehorde Dracosaur, we win.
It's also, like, pretty... he also has to use up the cards for the jump. He only gets to jump once this game.
I think part of it, though, is if he doesn't kill Dracosaur, we win. And if he does kill Dracosaur, blocking Psychic Frog is kind of nice.
It's true.
But, I don't know. I mean, if he has a Time Twister here, he might have to fire it off and just pray.
It would explain why he's not doing anything right now. He's considering how painful that's going to be, but what else can he do? He's up against Bonehorde Dracosaur.
Oh, yeah. The showstopper. This card's awesome. So I got a comment in my last video that I passed this card too much. And I wanted...
you pass it too much?
Right. And I wanted BK here as a witness. We have both collectively come up quite a bit on this card. We almost never pass it. Well, not like we second pick it, but it ends up in our deck a large percentage of the time.
Yeah. I mean...
okay, I'm going to dash Ragavan here. I think I'm just going to start smashing. Force him to block Ragavan and discard a card.
Okay.
I might attack with Dragon's Rage too. I'm definitely not attacking with Bowmasters, but
fine.
I'll keep Skydiver back. And if he had a kill spell, he would have killed the Dracosaur. So discard an island, block the Ragavan, take a bunch of damage.
So regarding your Dracosaur comment, I mean, I could imagine that, like, you take it pretty high relative to the fact that it's a 5-drop, and in Cube, like, there's just so many strong cards all up and down the curve, and it's way easier to deal with a situation where you really can't have too many good cards that are cheap. Like, you can wish you had another expensive card or two given the way your deck's constructed.
But it's, like, never the bottleneck, really.
It's so rarely, so, like...
also, if you end up with a deck full of all cheap cards and not enough expensive cards, it's still probably pretty good.
Yeah.
If you end up the other way around, it's unplayable. That all being said, I feel like we take this a high percentage of the time we're offered it, like, and especially on the second wheel, or like the second time around, and then we bias towards playing it. But also part of it is that we're also very high on Name Sticker Goblin, and these cards work really nicely together. Yeah, I mean, I a lot of the drafts that we've done where I haven't recorded, we're just hanging out. We've been playing Bonehorde Draxor. To be clear, I think the card is very good.
Yeah,
I think you should probably take it around 7th, 8th pick in most drafts. Like, it's not a card I'm like taking 3rd pick or whatever. But I think if people took it more highly, I would also take it more highly. Like, yeah. Like if I had to take it 4th in order to get access to it, I think there's a pretty good chance I would.
Great googly mooglies. Those are some cards.
Yeah, I assume he's just dead here.
You might want to do some stuff because of Dragon's Rage.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at. I'm just going to cast Fiery Confluence. Nug him for 6 to start with. Yeah, that's what
I didn't think anything was going to happen.
Yeah, we were going to dig. If we needed to, we would dig into... All right, we got our one. Let's hope our team wins. And we were 3-3 going into this round, so now we're up 4-3. We need one of the two of them to win. Yeah, this deck was good. I feel like we very nearly... looks like we might have been victorious. All right. So, yeah, we were one land short, I think, against winning round 2 against Boros. Like, if we had landed Confluence, we'd have killed Soul Ring, Thalia, and Steel Seraph. And even with 4th Earlingist Hero, I think we would have been fine. Would have been at least, okay. And then, so for a deck without any acceleration, really, I think it's still pretty good. Having Swords, Chain, Path, Fire Ice, Mana Drain, Sculler, Bowmasters, that's a lot of interaction at 2 mana or less. And Confluence, Wrath, and then the Sunfall out of the board were some decent sweepers, had some decent card advantage. Never got to Library, but the mana was okay. Not the ideal deck to play against a team that had Wasteland and Strip Mine. I will say that. We got wasted pretty hard.
Yeah, I think in Cube these days, the ability for you to, with having a couple of counter spells, which we had 2 of, it's just not enough against the combo decks. And so when your deck is just built around playing the good cards in the cube on curve, you will lose to the combo decks more often, assuming if you're not trying to be particularly aggressive. Like, our deck is just kind of a classic mid-range deck, and that's kind of what happened. We played against a good combo deck, and it just was a bad matchup.
Our deck against updrafts was just highly unfavorable. Like, what cards actually interact with Breach combo? Mana Drain, Mystic Confluence, Tidehollow Sculler. That's basically it.
And a card like Bonehorde Dracosaur and Noise Marine, if you think those cards are good, I agree with you, but that is the kind of matchup where they just don't really work very well, and they're expensive. Yeah,
tap out for this, and then he just starts casting Time Walks and Tamios. But pretty solid deck against Boros. The Strip Mine complicated things, though. We didn't actually get Strip Mined out. Mostly we just didn't hit our land. And Thalia did help with that, on their front.
It was funny in that one game against the Time Walk deck, we got pretty punished for not just casting Ragavan. Like, our mana was so tied up with that, we couldn't develop and get more threats on the board quickly enough, which is usually not much of a issue with Ragavan if you're hitting that many times, but when your opponent can eventually do something so powerful. Yeah.
But that'll do it for today. We got our 1-2 and we won the draft. So, you know what? We did what we had to do. And I've liked some of the MH3 cards. I think Satya's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think that's the only MH3 card we had. But there have been some nice ones. Psychic Frog has been pretty cool, like I mentioned. And I look forward to finding out more. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with us. BK, as always, thanks for drafting. Wow. Good times. And you know what? I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.